'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sadly, Cousin Sean is not able to make it today because of the very severe snowstorms that have been hitting the US lately. So I have been asked to take his place. So, yes, I am deeply touched to have been tasked with this great honor. However, there was just one thing I had not considered at the time. I have to make a speech. When I was reminded of this fact, I think I said something along the lines of, a speech? And they said, yes, you have to make a speech. And I said, speech? So I was a little nervous. So I decided to do some research on best man speeches. The first website I went on said, so you have been bestowed the great honor of being the best man. Keep in mind, no matter how wonderful the ceremony is, if you mess this up, the bride and groom will remember it forever and ever and ever. I was like, hold up, this website's not gonna work out for me. Next website. But eventually, I came to the realization that researching was not going to help me out. No. This had to come from the heart. My name is Xavier Samuel, and Hartwell Christian is my father. Hartwell and I go way back. We met about 17 years ago, and although I cannot actually remember that day, it is not a day that I would trade for all the riches in the world. Because on that day, I met a truly amazing man. I must say though, I do not know him as well as some of you probably do. So please allow me to share with you some of the things I've observed about him in our limited time together. The first thing I observed is Mr. Christian is a very relaxed man. Very cool, calm under pressure, which is a trait that I wish I personally had myself. Another thing, Mr. Hartwell Christian is a tall man, which, now that I think of it, is also a trait I wish I personally had. But we're not going to go into that. But I remember as a child, we used to compete about the heights of our fathers, and I'd always say, my dad is tall. Your dad, not so much. But my dad, when you look at your dad, do you have to look up like this? That's just what I said. I must say, over the years, I have come to know my father as a very caring and generous man who loves people. In 1 Corinthians, a verse of scripture reads, and these three remain, faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. And I am most confident from the bottom of my heart that Miss Anne is loved by Dad just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. Some of you may know that Dad is more logic-minded than emotional. However, I don't know if he realized this himself, but whenever I would ask him about Miss Anne, he would smile when he talked about it. He would smile. And that was a smile that said, she's the one. You know? She's the one. The love of this man's heart, he shares every day with everyone. Whenever I'd accompany him to town or go out anywhere with him, I can see the light in this man shining, reaching out to touch every soul that he comes in contact with. Every soul. And I am just so glad that finally, he has found someone to share his incredible love with for the rest of his life. And such a fitting person also, because in the short amount of time I have known Miss Anne, I have known her to be a truly beautiful person. Not only on the outside, which is obvious, but also where it matters the most. The love of this guy's heart is what makes him a good friend, a good brother, a good father, a good son, and now, to you, Miss Anne, a good husband. So, although I do not actually have a glass of anything in my hand right now, I'd like to raise a toast to the bride and groom. I wish you all the best. Oh, thank you. I wish you all the happiness for your future, and also for your present as well. Because as long as we all live, we will always have the now. And we must be diligent over the now, so that when the time passes and we look back on it, we smile, because we gave it our all, and we filled that time with love. So my greatest wish is I hope that all your days be prosperous and filled with love. Cheers.
Thank you very much. I don't know for you, but I can see.
Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning, even when